pledge. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, liberty and justice for all. All right, thanks for being here, everybody. We have one item on our agenda today for the special meeting. That's the proposed Minot Park District half-cent sales tax ordinance. Remember, we had kind of two competing versions going and waiting to see what happened on Tuesday with the election. And correct me if I'm wrong, but with Measure 4 failing, I'm going to go with the version that still has property tax and century code, right?
Correct, yep.
How do we want to handle this? I guess we're looking to, if it's the will or desire of the board to pass this, we're going to have to pass it twice, right?
Mm-hmm.
In preparation for hoping that the city council will allow it to go to a vote.
Yep.
And we have our joint meeting next week, 12th.
Yep, our joint meeting with city council is scheduled for Tuesday the 12th at 1 o'clock.
Okay. So I guess just open it up to folks thinking or questions, or I think Pete's on his way.
Pete is on his way, yep.
Yeah.
Yes, do we need to wait for Pete? Is there any, I guess unless anybody's got questions, but I guess.
Yeah, that's maybe him.
That might be him. And just, kind of the Cliff Notes version of this ordinance. This is the one in front of you where it is the reduction, or we're hoping to have property tax relief for the bond payment of the proposed turf facility, as well as the operation costs for our facilities, and that's how we'll be bringing down those 14 mills. On this ordinance, it does have that we will review it after the 5 years. After reviewing it within the 5 years, the hopes is to kind of go back to the table, and if sales tax is doing well, we could have the opportunity that we would even be able to reduce them more at that point. But we do have that in there for us to review at that time. So, as Commissioner Olson or President Olson mentioned, this is the version that has it with the property tax with Measure 4 not passing. We have heard loud and clear that property tax are a very hot button issue, and we believe this is the Minot Park District's opportunity to reduce those and look at the ability for our facilities that bring in tournaments, people from outside our community, to help put money towards those facilities that are being used as well and start creating some more economic impact for our community.
Yeah. Not to go ahead.
No. Not
to beat a dead horse, but I've said it numerous times. The ability to provide about a 40%, right? 40% reduction in the park portion of your property taxes in place. Put the half-cent sales tax where we can hopefully generate some of that from people coming from outside of the Minot tax base to use our facilities. That we can generate some of that and not only keep going as we're going, but add a facility that people have been for many years asking for, indoor recreation with turf. I like where it goes, and I like that it'll just be put to, the city council allows it, put to a vote of the people. My opinion on it. Do you have any questions? Pete, thanks for being here. Oh, it's very forgivable. Very forgivable. Do you have any questions for Pete or anything?
Yeah, I guess I'd make a motion to approve the ordinance as presented here to present to city council.
We have a motion by Hammer.
I'll second.
Second by Schmidt. Discussion.
I guess I would just say that I thank myself and Commissioner Schmidt were on the committee along with Ellie and Jared, and Pete did a lot of legwork behind this. So it's been a long road, and I'm glad to see we're here, and hopefully we keep the momentum going. So
I'd concur too. Thanks to you two commissioners and the staff for the hard work put in on it, and yeah, it's an exciting time. We'll see where it goes. All right. Nothing else, Kellen? You can call the roll. Oh, please. Sorry, Tom.
All right. Tom Orsaki.
I would like to talk in opposition of this. And I'd like to make a couple of quick comments. One, this meeting was very difficult to attend. There was one public notice in the paper. There was nothing on your website. And I called a few days ago to find out about this meeting. And and she was a very, very nice lady on the phone. She didn't even know this meeting was occurring. And it took me 2 days of asking questions to find out that the meeting was even occurring today. So just an item of note, and it was never ever on your website. But you talk about property taxes, and yes, Measure 4 was soundly defeated. But just a couple quick statistics that I'm sure all of you already know. The Parks District actually has, if you compare it to Ward counties, property taxes, it's 77% of what Ward County gets in property taxes. It's 40% of what the city of Minot gets in property taxes. That's a lot of money. So reducing the property taxes is a great idea for everybody. We all agree. But a 5% sales tax, as you well know, will tie us with the highest sales tax in the state of North Dakota. And that, I believe, will send people out of this city to go shopping. They'll go to other places that has a lower sales tax, because 8% is a lot. And yes, if you spend $20,000 a year, a 0.5% sales tax is only an extra $100. But on people that are on fixed income, or those that are in a lower economic environment, they don't have that money today. And whether or not the election Tuesday is going to change things, none of us know that. But I think this is the wrong time to add a 0.5% sales tax to an already way too high sales tax in this city. And I believe very strongly on that. I think it is the wrong thing to do. I agree with you, Perry, that there are a lot of people that would like a really nice indoor facility. Williston has a very nice indoor facility. I've been to it a couple times. But they can't afford it. They had to raise their sales tax, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, they had to raise their sales tax to pay for it because they can't pay for it. Watford City's doing the same thing. And theirs, I believe, was almost totally funded. But they can't pay for the operations of it. And I believe we will have the same issues here. It would be really nice if it paid for itself and put extra coffers into the Parks District budget, but I do not believe that will happen. So with all due respect, I just wanted to give my opinion, and I am 100% opposed to this. Thank you.
Thanks, Tom. Anyone else? All right. Well, if there's nothing else, go ahead and call the roll.
Hubda.
Yes.
Hammer.
Yes.
Kirkhammer. Schmidt.
Yes.
Olson.
Yes. All right, that was our only item on the agenda. I guess just the reminder that we have the meeting on the 12th at City Council Chambers at 1 o'clock. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I do apologize for being late. That includes.
I guess my motion would have been to approve the ordinance, the notice of ballot measure to the city. Yep. And that's the second.
Oh,
okay, is that?
Yeah.